band?
I think so.
There's going to be more than one person. It's not necessarily going to be the whole band.
I think we got the whole band here.
Is it everybody?
Are they going to play?
We're with the band, man.
They're going to cover the theme song at some point.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
Fun.
Oh, here they come.
Very cool.
Rock and rollers and out of controllers. I said that to my daughter this last weekend. She thought it was hilarious. They love a good rhyme.
There he is.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on? How's it going?
Man, I'm living good. I'm slowly recovered from the Germany trip. It took a while, but I'm back.
What's up, fellas? Marshal Law Band in the house, everybody. They were rocking the joint over in Germany, in Munich, at the Seahawk Haus, right? That the Seahawks took over, and we had to get them on the show. So thanks for coming on, guys.
Man, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Oh, you like you're ready to throw down on the drums right now?
Yeah, where I'm sitting at.
Amazing.
He's ready to go.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Look at this.
Oh, we're gonna have to get it. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a little solo.
Marshal Law Band, everybody. Check them out on Spotify. Add them to your playlists. They rock out. Also on Instagram, Marshal Law Band. It's spelled exactly how it should be. Marshal Law Band.
Lots of L's.
All one word on Instagram. You guys got any shows coming up?
Yeah. We're actually throwing down this thing called the Emerald City Gala. That's going to be Friday, Christmas Eve on the 23rd of this month. And it's really special because not only is it a time where creatives get to come dressed to impress, like my boy Matt's always rocking 2 different 3-piece suits and whatnot, but it's also a collaboration with this group called Cozy Connections. So
Cozy Connections.
Lofa, we're tapped in like in so many different random areas. Every time somebody's like, oh yeah, Lofa's like going to support that. I'm like, man, I just seen dude. But yeah, basically we're raising a bunch of donations, and then we'll go out Christmas Day and physically distribute those donations to those who need it most out of Occidental Park from 10 to 1. So that's the big thing we're focusing on, and then getting this new album knocked out. So it's a lot of cool things happening in the rotation.
Very cool. What's up with the new album? When does it drop? Did I use the lingo right, Katie? Did I get it?
You sounded really cool while doing it.
All right.
You sounded stupid.
When's it coming out?
We're recording the last couple tracks the first week of next year, and then after that it's really on the mix masters. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of out of our hands once we're done recording, and the engineers do their job, and then promotion. So probably like mid-March.
Nice. Speaking of engineers, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm playing a little Marshal Law Band in the background right now.
My man.
Turn up a little bit.
Oh.
This one's called Head Nod.
Hero's perspective, inception from Marshall, Texas. My family broke connections with our slavery ancestors. That paid forward, we were destined, changed directions. My graded Western, we gon' get
you guys. You got to check it out. Add it to your playlist, Spotify, iTunes. I mean, wherever you're listening to music, right? Android Marketplace, is that a thing, Katie?
No. But you should make it one so we can find Marshal Law Band on
All
there.
right.
For real, you guys rock so hard. Yeah. You're so funky and you're so groovy at the same. Like you guys, I love you guys. I love you guys.
And I want to. Speaking of funky and groovy, I mean, they're huge Seahawk fans as well. You guys want to give a quick word on this season in general and this like amazing run that the Hawks are on?
Let Gino cook, man.
Yes. I mean, to me, it's really special just to see the hope in the city again, and just to see people who kind of wrote the Hawks off, and Pete sticking to his game plan and what he does best, and keeping the energy alive in the city. And then it's also just as awesome because the Broncos are doing so horribly. You think like, man, we're gonna add probably, hopefully, that kid from Georgia or an elite pass rusher to what's already a great squad. So it's just nice to have the hope alive in the city, and hopefully we'll make this playoff push. And with the injury to San Francisco's QB, who knows? I'd like to see Baker Mayfield back there. I know that much.
Dude, how about the Niners catching some strays on that one? Huh? All right. How you feeling about the Hawks?
Man, I'm low-key excited for Gino to have his own chance and people to finally put some respect on my man's name. He's been behind a ton of greats who had great seasons, and it takes a team to win. I also want to show like how much love players who leave Seattle still have for Seattle, because the spirit is so real here. Bobby Wagner, crazy game yesterday. Shout out my guy. But he still is in the back talking with Pete Carroll at the end of it, rocking his Seattle shirt with Jimi Hendrix. You feel me? Yeah. That kind of goes a long way, man. Seattle really touches people, and I know he's from up here, so it's a beautiful thing to see the city still loved no matter where we go, whether we're in Germany, whether we're in LA, anywhere we go. You know what I'm saying? We bring the 206 with us, and people recognize that.
Sure.
Speaking of cities, you guys played all over Europe. What was the best city that you guys played at?
Man, Germany was crazy because the Hawk Nation was real. The shows we played in Amsterdam, the lighting guy was crazy. And
you gotta show us that video.
The people in Italy, though, they came to party. Nice. They were like reserving tables as close to the band as possible. Drinks all night. We're gonna show you guys the after hours spot. Like, you came to Italy, Italy's gonna party with you.
Nice.
Yeah, I definitely say Bari, Italy was crazy because we were kind of in a small venue, but it was packed immediately. And I remember we were playing, I looked outside and there's like 50 people trying to just peer through the window and get like a glimpse of what was going on. And we were just like literally the talk of the town. And it was just a small city. And I think we were out till like 3 a.m. that night. One of our bandmates got like trapped in the elevator. It was just like a full rock band experience. So shout out Bari, Italy.
Yeah.
Marshal Law Band, everybody.
Yeah, we got to show love, man. You guys crushed it. The bar, the Steinhaus was kind of, the mood was, somber after the Hawks lost. Mm-hmm. But you guys brought it right back to life. And that was so much fun to see you guys perform. Can't wait to see it again.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's what we do. We try to, there's enough negativity, especially in music and in Hollywood, that we try to make a conscious effort to inspire people to live their best life, no matter if the Hawks lost or not. Win or lose, Hawks still booze. You know this. So we came and had a good time. And then, that's what we're trying to do with our next album. We're actually trying to make an international album of love. So once we get all the tracks recorded, we're going to go and get people from every corner of the world that kind of represent the same ideals that we do, of spreading positivity and trying to bring the world together through music. So we're going to keep pushing this thing and bring Seattle with us wherever we go.
You hear that, Lofa? An international album of love. The Marshal,
my world to change.
Everybody doing it well. You guys are the best, man. This has been our cold open. Do you guys want to lead us in by? I got to kick off the theme song here. Are you ready to start the episode, Lofa?
Bennett.
And that's where I will in a second, but we'll just go ahead and say goodbye to you fellas, and just like really appreciate you guys for jumping on. And like, that's, dude, great plug about the gala Friday. Wait, what Friday is that? It's the 23rd. No.
23rd.
I'm not there. I was hoping I'd be in town. No, I come after Christmas.
Oh, dang.
Oh, darn.
Don't worry. We play a lot.
All right, cool. We got to do something because we're doing events. We're doing some stuff up at the beer hall and stuff too. Be fun to get you guys to play some events.
For Kraken season?
Yeah, we're looking at like March 11th.
Yeah. That'd be fun. Yeah.
So
new album be out then.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The album
for
drop.
Surely. I mean, y'all already know. Y'all are tapped in with us. We consider you fam for just the European experience alone tied us in. So you just let us know what we got going on. We'll always support, and we appreciate y'all supporting. And Kate and I were talking about we might need to rework the theme song for y'all.
Oh yeah,
that would be dope.
Martial law cover.
That would be amazing. Well, you're at the drums. I was almost gonna be like, let's just do it live, but I don't know how the sound would be.
It's real loud.
Yeah, a bit fuzzy, I would imagine. On a Zoom. Yeah.
Sweet. Well, you guys are the best. We'll be in touch, and we're not going anywhere. Love
cool.
You guys.
Thanks, guys. We'll send you links and stuff
Appreciate
too. Episodes out and like a clip and stuff like that too.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Peace out, y'all.
All right. See you.
Thanks, guys. Bye. All right, and then I will hit the theme song then, and then we'll just edit it.
Loaf, we need to talk 2727 business.
What's that?
We need to talk about this 2727 business.
We talk canvas?
I know. I work with like the Liera Canagars and Gold Leaf and all those boys.
Oh shit! Okay.
BP and I went to like Rick Ross's car show together.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll get up. We'll put something together.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother.
In a minute.
Hey,
Bye.
best.
Hey. All right, let me hit it.
Take 12 if you want to run uncut. Yeah. Unapologetic from the jump. Yeah. Ain't no politics in this club. Just dirt from the streets and the cliques in the mud. Take 12. Best podcast for the Seahawks. #1 sports talk. Yeah, we got it on live. Take 12. Every episode 12 hot takes. And we reppin' for Seattle, my place. Take 12.
It's the Take 12 podcast. I'm Brett. He's Lofa. Thanks for joining us. Oh, man. Marshall Law Band. Those guys, just cool music, doing cool things. Shout out to them. Shout out to Delta for hooking us up with the flights to Germany in the first place. Don't forget, that's how we got there. Also, Katie and I hopping on some Delta flights this week to head up to Seattle for the Carolina game. Going to be doing some hanging out. Details on that a little bit later in the episode. But shout out to Delta to them and all they do. Noriko and the whole team over there.
Shout out Noriko.
As always, we're coming to you from the Wiener Schnitzel Digital Studio, 2 locations in Western Washington, Everett and Fife. Go on in, mention the Take 12 podcast, get a free beverage with any other purchase. Also, and this is new, and so news, everybody, breaking news, everybody. We're going to be doing a toy drive with them. This is exciting. It's, holiday time, holiday season, the season of giving. And so we're going to partner with our friends over there at Wiener Schnitzel, Dom and their whole team. And we're going to do a toy drive. It's on Monday, which is a week from the day we're recording right now, but it's Monday, December 12th, appropriately enough. The Take 12 podcast on 12/12/22. That's a lot of twos. That's a lot of twos, Lofa. We're doing a toy drive at the Fife location from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Lofa will be there. I will be there. Producer Katie will be there. Some other friends from along the way will be there probably at the Fife location from 11 to 1. What do they do, Katie? They bring an unwrapped toy.
That's right.
Okay, bring an unwrapped new toy to the Wiener Schnitzel. We'll add it to the pile or the truck or the tractor trailer, hopefully, that we have to get for all of the toys that we'll be collecting and then donating afterwards at our toy drive with Wiener Schnitzel. It's Wieners and Toys, everybody. the first annual Lofa. Come on, we're going to need a comment. How proud are you to be part of the first annual Wieners and Toys?
Yeah. The two don't usually go together, but they are this time.
Yes, they are. That's right. Well, come on. We're going to have fun with it. So why not? It's the first annual Wieners and Toys brought to you by your friends at Wiener Schnitzel and the Take 12 podcast.
We didn't want to go Toys and Tots. They have some amazing tots.
They do. Toys and Tots. There's Toys for Tots already, right? Isn't that already?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Toys for some tots. Boom.
Listen, this is why you weren't part of the meeting. We knew that it'd be tough to get Wieners and Toys past you, but anyway, Wieners and Toys, everybody. Here's the big thing, though. Don't forget, next Monday, 12/12/22, 11 to 1, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Fife location. All right. Lopa. The Seattle Seahawks, they came down to Los Angeles, California. I was in the building once again. I'd like to tell you about my stadium experience. And and I will. I was there, and I did not think the Rams would be that mighty, but we came out of there with a win. And I feel like leaving there, I was like, well, a win is a win is a win is a win. And the way that they got it was awesome. It's kind of the win that they were looking for, and maybe a signature win from Gino. Give me your thoughts on the game, but let's not talk too much game like we always do.
Where do you want me to go with this
stadium?
Yeah.
First. Yeah.
Well, did you get your seats from Epic Seats, perhaps?
Of course I did.
Okay, nice. Yeah, thoughts on the game. I was at a Seahawks watch party at Emerald Queen Casino. Shout out to the Seahawks for putting that together and everybody that showed up. There was a lot of us in there going nuts. I don't have a voice because they kept making me yell Seahawks, see. Yeah, G Scott, he rocked the stage. Super Sam was there. It was insane. And
Nice.
I gave a couple predictions before the game, and I think I hit 2 out of the 3. So could you guess what those were?
Okay. Did you go score prediction?
No, I went with players making plays.
Okay. You said that Gino would have a day.
I did.
And he did.
Other
than one very questionable interception from one of our most loved linebackers of all time.
Just stay right there, because guess what the next prediction was?
Was that B-Wags would go off.
I said he was going off.
Yeah.
I said, I can't wait, and it hurt to see him in another uniform. It really did, right? Just like when I saw KJ in another uniform. But I was like, yeah, this wasn't just business. This was also personal. You can tell. Just the energy he was bringing out there, 2 sacks. I said he was going to make at least 2 plays. And you know what? So I wasn't wrong, because he really did only make 2 plays. A lot of tackles too. But that 3rd play, which we'll get to.
We'll get there.
This is where your gripe with the officials can come in, buddy.
Well, let me gripe about the stadium for a second, because when the Seahawks came down to play the Chargers, I went as well. And I griped a little bit about the prices inside, especially the price for parking. My God, like I parked, like gold level parking apparently on accident, and it was like $80. It was crazy. So I was complaining about the prices. With the Rams experience at the same stadium, I will again complain about the prices because they're the same. They don't really change them. They're actually a little higher for the Rams. So,
oh, wow.
Just as bad. Basically, go play the old episode. Hear me complain about that. It's the same complaint again. Popcorn's like $10. It's ridiculous. A hot dog is $9.
Sheesh.
Look, I get it. It's expensive everywhere. But when we went in Germany, the prices were normal and it was so enjoyable. Right. This time, Mrs. Davern, she goes, Katie was there. We had a whole group. Mrs. Davern goes to the concession stand, 2 drinks for her and I, 2 adult beverages, of course, 2 sodas for the kids, 4 drinks total, $57.
Wow.
Yeah. What is going on? Okay. So there's the prices, but what I really want to complain about is the in-stadium experience. And Katie can attest to this. You were there too, Katie.
Yeah.
Lofa. Yes, Brett.
Is this every team, or because I don't think it was the Chargers really. This is a Rams thing, I think. They are trying to make it like a nightclub in there, which fine. It's LA, it's sceney, it's whatever. Lofa, 2nd down, they're like pumping the beats. I was sitting next to my friend. We're yelling at each other. My boy Bo. He's the row in front of me. I'm the row behind him. I mean, I'm leaning down. Our faces are. What is that? 16 inches from each other.
They were almost kissing everybody.
At one point, he's like, "I can't hear you." I'm like, "I know," and it's just between plays. I mean, it's just.
You guys start texting.
The DJ, they got a DJ. It's like you're at one of those clubs on Aurora or something. He's literally like in between plays, like it's 2nd and 3. You can't hear yourself thinking there. It's ridiculous, and it's not because of the crowd.
It's all fake noise.
It's all just. Yes. And the lights are flashing and going crazy. For anyone who has ever dared to utter the conspiracy that the Seahawks are somehow manipulating the noise level inside of what are we calling it? Lumen or anything like that. No, that comes from the 12s. That shit. Sorry. that I had, dude, It was insane. You couldn't hear yourself thinking that. On the way to the seats, I was walking fast just because it was like the music was pumping, and there was an hour till the game. We all went to our seats to throw some stuff down. There was 8 of us in the group. Katie, did you notice no one's talking? No one's really, because everyone's just quiet because you can't.
Because there's DJ music playing.
It's insane how loud it was in there.
It's a nightclub.
It's a nightclub. And I will say the halo, though, the graphics on the screen.
Yeah.
That thing is ridiculous.
It's cool. And it was fun. And the game was a fun game and all of that and everything. But I'm just saying, like, do they do that if they're getting blown out?
They have to.
Yeah.
Do they do that if they're up?
They must.
It felt tone deaf, but the tone was set to 11. It was crazy. Anywho, to the game.
Oh, wait, I still had 2 more predictions. So I called Tariq Woolen's interception.
Yes.
Me and G Scott, he was like, dude, what does the defense need right here? And I go, we need a turnover. And I said, Woolen INT. And he got one.
Okay.
And then the only one I missed was I said Kobe Bryant was going to force a fumble, and he tried.
Ooh.
Man, there was 2 attempts. He went in there. I love watching that kid play. What a beast.
Dude, well, okay. Stadium experience alone. We were kind of on the corner of one of the end zones, and the end zone we were on was where everything was happening, all the good stuff. Like the Tyler first touchdown was that end zone. The Tariq interception, he was backing up towards that end zone. The DK final play, of course, was at that end zone. I mean, the game was exciting and was a fun game. We could go over to the stats. We could talk, Geno time and all of that. But what I really kind of wanted to start with was just like, was it supposed to be that tough? And like, what kind of happened? And John Wolford and like, I mean, look, I was excited leaving, and you want to win a game like that, but shouldn't we have just kind of come in and mopped the floor with them and left?
Yeah, we should have. But I said also before the party at Emerald Queen Casino, it was, hey, it's still professionals. You're still the next man up is excited about his opportunity. And and they did some great things over there. They walked down, the first drive. I mean, they had a couple passes, but pretty much just ran it. And I was like, this is what I was afraid of. And we were on the field for like 20 minutes on defense in the first half because we weren't getting off the field. Drives were being sustained and everything. So no, you're absolutely right. Should we be worried? No, because like I said, any given Sunday, I mean, you look around the league and it happens. Someone, that you think is going to win just gets blown out or loses. Right. So, but I mean, from there, I think we have to take it to Geno, man. Yeah. Because when Kenneth Walker went down, he gets 30 yards on the first carry, right? Something like that. And then
wait. You're moving on to positive, and I love the Mr. Silver Lining, Mr. Sunshine. But hold on.
What do you got then?
Bro, we gotta talk. We gotta talk run defense. Okay. We love to run the ball, and we know that running the ball when we're on offense sets everything else up. It also does for the other team when they do it to us, and this ain't going to fly in the playoffs. We got to get this figured out. So what are you seeing? This is what I got to ask you, because we got you here, and I got to have your eyes on this. Like, what happened to our run defense, and how do we fix it?
Yeah. Without, ever being part of this scheme, I never ran the traditional 3-4. It just, whether it's guys getting off of blocks and making the tackle or tackling, it's been, hit and miss, literally. One game we're just on fire, big hits everywhere. And the other one just like, missed tackle led to 7 more yards, led to the 20-yard gain. But when we get out to the edges is where I was seeing, a good amount of damage. And it was just like, either there wasn't even a defender there, which scheme-wise has me worried, or we were just losing contain, like, one of the DNs or linebackers rushing upfield, and then they're just hitting right inside. It looks like it's a sweep, but it still is kind of an inside hitting play. So, you got to get that shored up. I'm still not panicking. I mean, because, it's like free throws. You win the game. You don't worry that you missed.
I know, but is it Jimmy's and Joe's, or is it X's and O's?
I think it's a combination of both, man.
Okay.
And what to do at this point, I don't know. That's what the coaches get paid for.
Yeah. No, I know. But that is clearly the glaring thing that needs to be worked on is run defense.
Yeah.
And then defensively, also the other thing would be a pass rush, which, as the guys from the band alluded to, there might be some help on the way in the draft, but that's not until next year.
But I mean, you're right though. 171 was that?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, it's too much.
I mean, I don't know why I don't even know why you drop back to pass when you don't even have your starting quarterback.
Well, because Wolford was slinging it, dude, from my seat in the stadium,
slinging it
in the first half. There were a couple throws,
52%.
Listen. I don't know the completion percentage. I'm telling you, from in the stadium, there was a couple throws that were darts. That's all I'm saying. And he looked good, and he gave us a scare. He didn't scare you a little bit?
No, but if you want to talk about fucking dots, we can. You don't know what movie that's from, do you?
No, but
Katie? Oh, I got sorry.
she got it. No, she doesn't have it. What is it? Come on.
You're gonna throw the fucking dot, and then he throws it and hits him in the fucking head.
What is it?
Outside Providence.
No, okay. I don't even know what that is.
Classic.
Cracked himself
Oh
up.
my god, I'm gonna send you guys that.
Listen, let's talk Gino time. It's
Oh man,
Gino time. It's the Gino Show. The Gino Show. The Gino Show, everybody. Brought to you by betonline.ag, the number one place to wager in the biz. Let's see. BetOnline is your fastest way to wager on all your favorite sports, contests, and events with their first-to-market odds and lines. BetOnline continues to be the top online resource for all of your sports information, from live in-game betting, props, and futures. Head to BetOnline today, the web browser or the mobile app. Use our promo code
BLEAV50, BLEAV50.
A 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online where the game starts, and it's the Gino Show. 3 touchdown passes, 1 very questionable interception, and just some absolute dimes, and some more that weren't even caught. That could have been caught that he still put on to some people. I mean, dude, when he's on fire, he's on fire. And he did what he had to do, which he hadn't done yet really in a Seahawk uniform, which is get the ball back with some time left and have to go win the game. And he did just that.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. That's all I'm going to say. 367 yards, 3 touchdowns. Interception wasn't even his fault. I mean, you know, if you want to talk about the refs, you can, but the guy's down. How you either way, but it's just
movement in the pocket. Beautiful. He's like he's a ballerina back there. I mean, really
pocket presence, his awareness in the pocket. I mean, there's several times, couple of them. One of them, he was backed up. He got hit while he threw it to Parkinson across the middle on a big 2nd and 10, where we got to get out of our own territory. There was, the one where he stepped up to throw it to Lockett. There was pressure right at him. He just threw it, and Lockett made a great adjustment. Got to give him credit on that one to come back. He was wide open, and everybody's thinking, well, why don't you throw, some errant? Well, because the guy's about to kill him running down the middle free. So other times, even the one that did get picked off, he got away from all that pressure and just slung it out there. And it was a good pass. Just got to come down with it clean. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know we sound like homers, every week talking about this, but how's this man not in the MVP race candidate? How are we not talking about it?
Well, because of the record. You got to win the Bucs game, and you got to win that Raiders game, and it's not his fault. The defense gives up the run in overtime and all that. I know, but that's why. It's because of the record. Yeah. Right now.
I'm just saying
they got to go on a run here. They got to win, the next bit in a row, and then he'll creep into the conversation. I mean, he's already on the outskirts of the conversation.
Well, I mean, just look at this game. Like, I'm looking at the stats. We were down to 1 tailback at one point. A guy, Tony Jones, shout out to him, because I don't even know if the guy knows the playbook. And everybody, he got here 2 weeks ago off practice squad, and thrust into the spotlight. I mean, he did enough. That big run on 3rd and 2 or 3 where he got stopped up the middle, came around, and then just cut up field. Huge first down. But it was just okay. So I'm looking 13, 20 for like 90 yards, and 30 of those yards were the first run by Kenneth Walker. Carried the team. And I was saying this early on in the season, other than the San Fran game, where there was no run game to be had. He opened up lanes for us to get rushes. And so we just need to get healthy, because I don't know who's going to play tailback next week. That's Kenneth Walker's ankle hurting, but just insane that Gino's still able to do that. They got studs back there, Ramsey and all these other guys. So but man,
and the confidence too. I mean, to throw it to DK there on that play for first down, 1st and goal, to rip that one in there against Ramsey tight, because
on the run,
safety's coming over. I mean, you can speak to it better than I can, but not only Ramsey Ramsey became a cape on that play, man. He's just hanging on to DK's back, and DK does not care. He's like, it's like I don't know. He like Timon riding Pumbaa or something like that. He's like a little fly on it. He's like, he doesn't bother DK at all. It's the other player coming over that really makes that a tight window.
And I can't believe that guy didn't take the shot, right? But I don't blame him. DK's just throwing people around. The funniest thing was DK telling Ramsey, he's like, "Hey, come on over the other side." When he went in motion, I don't know if you caught that one. That was amazing.
Well,
but yeah, Clash of the Titans, two phenomenal players going against each other. But like that throw, when we need it most, in real tight coverage with another guy right there. But I don't know what was better, the throw on the run to the right or the catch, which was contested. Yeah. So just an insane play to win the game. Play.
Yeah. And also I can tell you from being in the stadium, like I was, as I mentioned, that and what I love about going to the games when you get to go is you can watch stuff that, you don't see on TV. And listen, you say Ramsey's great player. Fine. That's fine. He's never played for my team, so I don't have to say he's a great player. What I can tell you is, I don't know how many times they showed it on TV because I didn't go back and rewatch the coverage or anything, but DK was burning him all the time. Like
they showed the long one.
A couple of, okay, they showed one. They had at least 2 or 3 more that they could have showed where he was press coverage and in the stands. I'm like, throw it to DK, throw it to him, and he would just give him one move, gone, and. A couple of times DK was a little frustrated, you could tell. And from the stands, like our whole section was like, we need to do that. And then of course they did later with the bomb that they caught, that was beautiful. So they clearly called it later. But I mean, in terms of that matchup, I would not only say DK won it, of course, because of the catch at the end, but I would say he dominated the entire day, which set up that catch at the end.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue on that one, man.
Right.
But I will on the respect factor. Ramsey is a
that's you.
Player, so
I'm not a Ramsey.
Oh my god, this guy. It's like me and Derek Jeter. Look, I don't love him, but I respect the hell out of him, right? Just because he's always winning, always kicking the shit out of my team.
Yeah, I hear you. So I hear you. Score predictions. Producer Katie, did anyone win the score prediction challenge from Simply Seattle?
Yeah. Big Tie 89. He 27-21.
Ooh,
so close.
Yeah, nice. Big tie. All right. If you guys want to enter the score prediction challenge, you can do that each and every week. We'll put up another one this week about the Carolina game. All you do is predict the score, and if you get close, you get a $25 gift card like what was it? Big Tie 89 does. And if you nail it right on, you get a $50 gift card from our friends at Simply Seattle. Go to shop.simplyseattle.com. Use our promo code.
I don't know if you told me this one.
It's just Take 12.
Okay. Take 12.
Take 12, 12% off, everybody.
I think you usually say that one.
So Kenneth Walker, that is the thing. I want to just, what are we going to do? I'm asking you.
Fuck if I know, dude. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Tell me, Brett.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So Homer, where's Homer? We don't have Homer.
I think he was sick or
okay.
Yeah.
Well, Homer in Dallas, and I don't know. I don't know what happened to Dallas.
I don't know what happened to Dallas either, but he was injured or hurt during that game too. So I don't know. Any suggestions? Do we call up Adrian Peterson? I know he's been, fighting in the boxing ring.
Well, we've done that before. Baker Mayfield's might be available.
We need a running back, Chief.
Just saying. He might want a job. Like, give him a gig. He's pretty mobile. No, dude, I don't know. We got to do something. You got to figure that John and Pete are out there working the waiver wires and stuff, right? Or seeing who's on the couch. I don't know. That's
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Who's available? Like a veteran that you can just count on,
right?
And especially with how much we have to throw right now in blitz pickup. So. So yeah, I'm gonna be thinking about that one.
I saw Thomas Rawls wave into the crowd a few games ago. He looked like he's in good shape.
Tommy the Train is always in good shape.
I don't know what they're gonna do. We'll talk more about that on our next episode this week when we preview the Carolina game. Which also, let me tell you, so Katie and I are gonna be up there in town for this. Lofa will be there as well because we're going to be doing a tailgate. Katie, help me explain this one. So there's a tailgate down there by Lumen.
Yeah.
We're going to be hosting the tailgate and hanging out and taking the mic, and Lofa's going to be yelling C and everyone's going to be yelling Hawks. And
remember the Beast Bus?
Some other former Hawks with us. Oh yeah, the Beast Bus.
It's back,
yeah,
baby.
It's these guys.
Yeah, it's these guys.
So we're doing a tailgate with them. You guys can buy tickets online. We'll put out the link and everything. There's an Eventbrite for this. It's the Seahawks/Mission Outdoors tailgate. So the charity is Mission Outdoors, which is a really cool charity. Lofa, do you want to tell them about it?
Katie, tell them about it.
It helps veterans with PTSD, and they prevent approximately 13 suicides from veterans per day.
Yeah, take vets and they go outside and do like outdoor activities, hiking, river rafting, rock climbing. It's all about getting back to nature, getting outside, which I know, Lofa, you've done a bit of recently, even like going hiking and mountain biking and stuff. And
yeah, the Nature Project.
Clear your head and center yourself and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
leave the technology aside for a day and just get back to
totally
Mother Nature.
Totally. So that's what Mission Outdoors does with vets and things like that.
And you can get your tickets on Eventbrite. Just search Mission Outdoors or search.
Absolutely. And it's a cool charity too.
Yeah.
So if you want to get involved with them, also look them up. Maybe you're a vet. And if you are, thank you for your service. And, check this thing out and stop on by our tailgate also. So there's tickets. There's $75. There's an Eventbrite. Buy the tickets, come on down, hang out. There's going to be food and drinks and probably a DJ and a band or something. And
so if you want to meet Lofa, you have 2 opportunities this weekend.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Come on down on Sunday to the tailgate, and then also come to Wiener Schnitzel, get some chili dogs and donate some toys.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of stuff going on. Lofa, are we done with the Hawks? Do you want to talk USC?
I think we're done with the show.
Buddy, I know.
You bastard, stop.
No. Hey, listen. We're not just here to talk about the good times. You are a legendary USC alumni, and people want a comment from you. This is not me bringing. I mean, it was a big game. I mean, it's tough. It's obviously tough. It kicks my Huskies out of the Rose Bowl.
That's who I really feel bad for.
But also I gotta say though, as just a Pac-10, Pac-12 fan growing up my whole life, I'm not a USC fan per se, but college football is more fun when USC is a big part of it. And it would have been fun to see a Pac-12 team represent in the playoff and all of that. So no matter how much I'm not a USC guy, I was disappointed to just, not really see them take care of business there. But Utah's always tough. And Whittingham always has them ready to play. And they're physical and they're always good in big games.
Yeah. It was, I don't know. My impressions from the game, you're up 17-3.
Yeah.
You had a 4th and 8 at the 40. I mean, we got a pretty good kicker. If that's out of his range, you can't go for that because they came right down. I go, if we don't get this, they're going to come down and score. Cam Rising, that offense, all of a sudden it's a 1-score game. Then they get the ball back, another score. It's tied now when we were just up 14. And we were up 14, I think, the last time we played them. So it was just like deja vu, but at least we scored more than it was. And then Caleb got hurt and he still had a great game. I mean, I think he had 360 and some touchdowns.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the future for sure.
Yeah. We get one more year with him. So that's going to be exciting, but yeah, we just, some nice hard hits, but tackling was an issue. Guys wide open. It was a tough way to end the season. Well, I mean, I think we go to the Cotton Bowl now. Who goes to the Rose Bowl?
It must be Utah because they won the Pac-12. Yeah.
Damn.
Because they have their record isn't, they don't go to any of the playoff games. So yeah, they won the Pac-12, so they'll go to the Rose Bowl. Yeah.
I was wondering that because I thought I knew UW went if we won, but
it's funny. So Utah's going to go to the Rose Bowl, but because because Michigan and Ohio State are both going to the playoffs, like the 3rd place Big Ten team will be in the Rose Bowl.
So it'll be Purdue who just played.
Yeah, probably. Maybe. It's funny. In a few years from now, it could be USC again.
Could be, yeah, as a member of the Big Ten.
From the other way, yeah. Speaking of coming back, Husky news real quick. Michael Penix Jr., Big Penix Energy, has announced that he's coming back for next year. Yeah. So buckle up those chin straps. Does USC play Washington next year?
I think we do.
They didn't this year, so they
We didn't
must
this
next
year. I
year.
think they have to next year.
Ooh, that could be a huge matchup.
We got to go to that.
Yeah, that could be fun. That's it for us today, though, everybody. We're getting out of here. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for listening to the show. Check out our sponsors, Wiener Schnitzel, 2 locations, Everett and Fife. Mention Take 12. EpicSeats.com, who furnished our Rams block of tickets this weekend. And also there was a winner on the EpicSeats.com ticket giveaway from us also. So Epic Seats hooking up a lot of people this weekend at the Rams game. And if you guys want tickets to the Carolina game, check out EpicSeats.com. And we'll also be doing our ticket giveaway as usual. So check out the next episode. What else, Katie? BetOnline.ag. Delta. Simply Seattle. Yeah.
Cold open, Heritage.
Heritage Distilling.
Yeah.
We'll give them a proper cold open on the next episode.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get. Yeah. Perfect. I think they have these little, I'll save it for the next show. If you want to know what they just came out with, it's pretty phenomenal.
What a professional radio
look at that tease.
Wow. Wow, what a professional.
Man, my man's been putting in some time on KJR.
Woo!
Look at that.
Woo!
All right, we're out of here. Hands in the middle, everybody. Lofa, come on, break us down.
Hey, man, we're back in the win column. I mean, it was 3 weeks. I know that one was a bye week, but it's been a long time. So win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win. It just feels good, even though I'm sick.
Sweet. It's fun.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, it's fun. Dude, I'm telling you, it was almost hard to describe because it's one of those you might have had to be there. I got to work on like describing stuff better. But that, because I just sound like the oldest man in the world complaining about their stadium.
When you're like, it was so loud, I was like, oh man.
No,
Bro,
it was. And
it was honestly unbearable. It was kind of crazy.
Poorly